Hello, boys and girls. Just wanted to make this quick video to tell you about the story today. This lady was posting that she wears a fake hickey on her neck because every time she goes to the gym, there's just hordes and hordes of randy, thirsty boys. I better be careful of my language here. They keep her from working out, and all the comments, the ladies that are like, "Oh my God, this is what it's come to." I'm looking at them and I'm like, these girls don't even know a guy named Jim, let alone ever been inside a gym, okay? And the perpetrator, okay, all women deserve to be believed, right? That's true. That's true. Okay. So I want to be your ally. I'll dox these guys myself. I just need to see that gym footage. You were in a commercial gym. There should be cameras everywhere. I want to see this mob of dudes because I'm a competitive strongman and a performing strongman. I bend these bars into shapes and whatnot for the kiddies. And I go to the gym a lot, okay? And I know lots of women that are way hotter than this girl. They have the kind of bodies that body positivity activists and gender studies majors say are unattainable. Hollywood too, apparently. Looking at you, Miss Cowboy Bebop. Wearing nothing but tennis shoes, the shortest of short shorts, and a sports bra. Working out, and sometimes they ask me for a lift off on the bench or to videotape them on their phone to watch their technique on a squat or deadlift. And I've never once had to just push my way through this mob of thirsty boys that won't leave them alone. Never have I even seen one guy that was sometimes maybe one guy hanging around too long, but usually it's a client, something. And so I'll dox these guys myself. I just got to see that gym footage of this mob. Okay, not your one singular. Maybe if you record your whole workout, put it in the corner, your phone, and record this mob of guys that, you can't even get a set of lat pull downs down. Because I know bad men do bad things, and I hope those guys get caught and die a slow death, okay? But I have a hard time believing, you're like, oh, to get a workout in, I gotta wear this fake mustache and this hat. Otherwise, the boys, we live in such a culture, the boys. I've never seen it. I want to see everybody's phone has a camera on. I'm talking to you on mine. That's why the poor quality. I want to see, don't just take a picture of your fake hickey to show us, this is what I got to do. No, I want to see the whole workout. I want to see this mob of guys coming at you. Maybe the guys do come over every now and then to talk to you. Is it assault? Women do approach me. They come over, they feel my shoulders and arms at the bar. That's how I met my girlfriend. Right? I understand it's a little different when you're a guy. You got to hold off on that. But is it still so bad that a guy approaches? If you're not the lucky, fortunate few whom women approach, the 10, 20% of the population, then that leaves the man needing to make the first move if he's interested. And of course, if you're not interested, no means no, leave. But yes, 80 to 90% of men are not getting approached by women. So to have any kind of social interaction, they need to approach first and break the ice. Is that assault? Well, some people say so. The studies, you're going to call me a angry incel man baby for this, but no, it's law enforcement has it as 1 in 53 women have been assaulted, which is still too high. Again, I hope they find that guy and kill him slow. But the far left feminist groups say, well, that data can't be trusted. That's male patriarchy. That's white supremacy. Law enforcement, right? So we did our own study, and on that study, I don't know if many of you know this, they asked, has a man ever asked you out on a date without your consent first? That's kind of asking for a date is consent, right? Have you ever had sex with a man after a beer? Has a man ever lied to you about how much money he made? Has a guy ever put his hand on your hand on a date, on a forearm, shoulder, or the small of your back to their doorway without first getting your written permission? Okay. If you answered yes to any of these, they wrote you down as a rape R-word victim. They even went so far as to give the operators conducting these surveys permission to write down the answer they felt correct if they felt you were lying. So they call up some 56 Ma'am, yes? Have you ever been asked out on a date by a man? No! She's crying, clearly traumatized about being asked out on a date, which we all know that's, if a man approaches first, that's the R word. So we're going to write it down. Okay, ma'am, have you ever had a beer with a man? So I don't know where we're going with this. One of the ladies on there, I on the comments, started arguing with me. I said, I get approached by women all the time. They're in my DMs. I'm not in theirs. They're in mine. I tell them I have a girlfriend. Then they call her all sorts of skinny B-word names. And she said, quote, "That's different. They're approaching you." Yeah, no, that's not different. A woman approaches a man to ask him out, initiate a conversation with the intent of possibly getting romantic. A man approaches a woman with intentions of possibly getting romantic. That's not different. That's not different. One doesn't have an authority on that. We went from men are the pursuers, women are the deciders, to, well, we want to pursue too, to any man pursuing a woman is the R word real quick. And as a result, I think it's the stats are up. Like, people are dying like at a rate crazy. It's like 400%. I might be making that up. I don't know. I'll have to double check it, but 400% more people are dying alone than 10 years ago. That's a big spike, folks. And so here we are. I don't know where we're going. This is the age of Juicy Smollett. A homosexual African-American, well, actually he's French, I think, who grew up his whole life being told, man, being gay and black, you are going to be the victim of so many hate crimes. And he grew up and became richer than all of us could ever hope to be, probably. The guy makes as much per episode as I do in 5 years. And he felt left out because he wasn't a victim. He gave up all those millions of dollars because he felt victim. Being a victim to him was more important. See, I told you we got it bad. Well, you didn't have it so bad that you didn't have to fake your own attack, dude. And now, ladies, they're like, it's 1 in 5? Oh man, nobody's... quick, I gotta draw this makeup on and make up a story about freaking guys. Again, maybe it's not made up. Show me the gym footage. Show me the gym footage of this mob that won't let you work out. Okay, and I will take back all my words. I'll eat a big slice of humble pie with a side of crow. But until then, rated J for juicy.